Let me start again. What's that? Ready? Go for it. Right, cool.
He loves to get into fights.
Some people got a chapter they don't read out loud, but I'm going to tell my story today because I'm around the country. People
How's the chance to look good?
I'm trying my hardest to be like myself.
I had to find my own truth, my own meaning. Listening to what teachers were saying was not really resonating with what I was feeling.
One decision can guide you to fame or a pair of chains. Let me tell you a story about my gains.
Only I have the power to control who I am, but I wake up every morning telling myself that I can. I have hopes and dreams that I will achieve, and I don't need your approval for me to believe.
So we've been using the word against as stimulus to create material, and then we've had to piece that together and make a piece of work that's performed by some of the participants. Some of the writing is written by the group, some of it's written by me, some of it's written by other members, and it's all kind of come together.
And that's what I enjoyed about the process of doing this project, is that you're able to make a story out of anything.
I want to ask you some questions, and I want you to jot down the first answers that come to your heads. So, this person, how old are they? Where do they live? How do they spend their days? What are 3 words that their mother would use to describe them? An item of clothing that they wear far too much. And the last question, what is their name? Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to imagine yourself as this person that you've chosen, in the location that you've chosen, with the item of clothing that you've chosen. And I want you to write as that person and write a monologue, and I want you to confess something.
Conspiracy videos. Yeah, that's what I believe in. Illuminati, Freemason, step out of line and they will erase you. You have what they want and they have what you need. Can't get what you want if you don't do their deeds.
I just take the same routes every day, doing the same routines with fear in my heart. Fear that I'll get stopped by thugs who think I'm the enemy. I just wanted to go Tesco's, I said. Shut up fam, what you got on you, they said. Who is to blame for these thugs? Is it their parents who failed to raise them right, or was it society who failed?
She was always there for me, and I took it for granted. All the time she said I love you, and I thought, let me just brush it.
Charlotte and I went to all 6 workshops. We met all the different people that did writing, and then we collated that, and then Charlotte went away and she wrote a kind of provisional draft of a script, kind of incorporating as many voices as possible. And then we got into a rehearsal room with 2 actors, with Alex and Zainab, and we began to workshop it, the 4 of us. So we tried things out and we went, well, does this work, does that work? So you always start with a rough plan, and then the plan deviates as you go along. And so this week, the real challenge is that we've done what you'd normally do in about 3.5, 4 full-time weeks, we've done in 4 days.
Tell me, where do you want to be? 10 years or even 15?
This one is brand new because people have been watching me playing football on the pitch. So it's different than being on the stage in front of people like friends, acting. So it's kind of something like different. So I can't wait to act on it. I think there's a connection. Football is a teamwork. So we're just on the pitch, helping each other. We're trying to achieve something. So it's the same with the stage. So we all be on the stage just to share the story.
3, 4. 1, 2. Do you want to add anything else?
All right, everybody, let's
a bit of a group poem. Lights, camera, action.
Everyone stares at Stacey. She is struggling with her mental health and getting bullied. Everyone stares at Kim. She is Stacey's friend from childhood. Kim has learning disabilities. Why are you bullying me? Stop bullying and work together as a team. I'm always looking at the mirror. Your reflection makes me nervous. I don't like when people discriminate against one another. Racism makes me sad and angry. It doesn't matter what race you are. Stand up for your rights on bullying. It can affect mental health with suicidal thoughts. Bullying leads to discrimination. Just because you have learning difficulties doesn't mean anything. Against all odds, we will rise.
I've always had like some sort of stage fright, and like I couldn't, actually perform or be myself or confident in front of a camera. And I'll say that from Monday, where I was in my shell and people can tell that I was in my shell and I was trying to break through. I mean, I sat down and I spoke to some of the other actors and asked them for advice on like how they coped with, their nerves and stuff. And like just listening to them and their experiences and what, tips that they had, it actually helped me grow out my shell and know that, we're here to have fun. Like, it's not even about how good you are or anything like that. It's about, actually expressing yourself, saying what, the pieces came from us in the end of the day. So just come out with, the passion that you had when you made the piece. And then when you're thinking it like that, it's like, raw, like, it is me, innit? So let me just be me.
One of the things that's really beautiful is to see how everybody is coming together collectively and sort of going, okay, English might not be my first language, but the encouragement that there is in the room that actually you can do this, it's been really beautiful to see everybody coming together, no matter what your level is, no matter how well you speak English, no matter how much experience that you've had on stage, because everybody in their own way is going through this journey of personal growth, including me as a professional actor, just working with all of you guys. Like, it's really, really humbling. Yeah.
This is our freedom, to cut off them chains. The chains that keep us shackled to the roads and our mothers' pains. Got us claiming postcodes and marking no-go zones, fighting for ends we don't really own. Limiting our lifelong goals, from owning businesses and finding a missus, to screwing brothers on road and pimping mistress. Everyone always talking about their goals. Now they're gonna be on television. If we talk about consistency, they're all inconsistent. They don't know what I mean when I scream words like dedication, resilience. And when they break down and they look around for some fixing, they settle for what they have and casually blame the system. Why is it that for everything we always find excuses? You live in London, bro, there ain't no reason why you can't do this. Always looking to find a ting to beat roll the weed and be in Amsterdam for the week. Instead of chasing peas, providing food to eat and a place to sleep, chasing stability, friends and family, and finally leaving a legacy for your kids' kids to see. I don't know about you, but me, see, that's my dream. And I won't stop until I see my dream as a reality and finally achieve the right to be completely free from the chains that keep us shackled to these streets.